Hey, home loan shoppers, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to chapter 3 in this full course on how to properly shop for a home loan. If you would please refer to the menu next to my head, you will see that the title of chapter 3 is Finding These Banks, Brokerages, and Lenders that you're going to shop at. And if you are just running across this video for the first time, you haven't looked at any of the other videos, this outline next to my head is in the description of this video, and it is hyperlinked so that you can jump to any part of this course you would like to, go back to the beginning and start from square one. All right, so let's get into it and talk about some ways that you can find these places that you're going to ultimately shop at. All right, here, the first one on the list here, referrals from family and friends. If you have some friends or family members that already own a home, have a mortgage, ask them, hey, who did you get your loan through, and how was the experience? How was it? Of course, you might also have a family friend or a family member approach you and say, hey, I just did this loan with XYZ. I heard you were looking for a home. Referrals are outstanding ways to get a lead on a lender, a bank, a brokerage, or credit union to go with. Absolutely outstanding, because you get some inside information on what's going to potentially happen when you contact that bank, brokerage, lender, credit union. One thing you need to remember from these family and friend referrals is that your situation might be a little bit different from theirs, or a lot of bit different from theirs. So the interest rate pricing or the type of loan you can get could vary. For example, let's say the friend that referred you has a 740 plus credit score, tons of equity in their property. You have a 695 credit score, which is admirable, but it's not a plus 740 score, so you might not get the same pricing. Your friend also, you might not have as much equity in your home as the referral source, or your loan size is different. A lot of people don't know that other factors do impact greatly what you are going to qualify for. It's not just about the credit score and what's on your credit. The size of your loan, the amount of equity you have in your property, the type of property that it is, whether you're having taxes and insurance included or not, whether you're going with the FHA, VA, conforming loan, jumbo loan, etc. You get the point. Just keep that in mind. Your situation can be a little bit different from the person who's giving you the referral. The other thing is they are probably going to give you a name and a phone number of a contact loan originator, the person that took the application that helped you out initially in the process, or that will help you out. Now, you might contact that person to get the ball rolling, but behind the scenes, there will most likely be other people working on the file, especially if it is a large company, whether it's a large bank or lender. Almost guaranteed there will be a different team working on the file behind the scenes. So in other words, the person that you initially talked to is going to, take the application, price everything out for you, get the ball rolling. But then that person is going to turn it over to a loan processor, and most likely it's going to be a different loan processor. And then there's going to be an underwriter working on it also. Most likely it's going to be a different underwriter. So just keep that in mind. Don't get too frazzled if your experience is not exactly like the person's experience that referred you over there. Okay. Next, referrals from real estate agents. This is also a good source. Just to remember though, they are not the only source. Don't just go with that real estate agent's referral only. Remember, we are going to be shopping at 3 different places and then narrowing it down to the one that you're going to go with. Just like referrals from family and friends, you will choose one of these lenders from the referrals and other sources that you are going to go with. So real estate agents is great. Now, this usually during a purchase, a lot of real estate agents are going to refer you to their lending partner or lending buddy or whoever else it is. Now, if you are doing a refinance and you're still in contact with that real estate agent that helped you out, you had a terrific experience, wonderful experience with that real estate agent, call the real estate agent up. Ask them, hey, do you have a good lender? I'm looking to refinance my home. Do you have a good lender that you might recommend? Again, just like the purchase, they're not the only lender you're going to shop at, but they are going to be in your mix of three lenders or brokerages or banks that you're going to choose from. Okay, so that's the referrals from real estate agents. Definitely use them, but don't use them exclusively. And if you're refinancing, contact the real estate agent that helped you out. If they gave you a terrific experience, to ask them for a referral. All right, next. This one, it should be kind of obvious, but to a lot of folks, it's not. And that is the current bank, like say in the mix that I'm going to show you in the next chapter. We're going to be shopping with one bank. And that could be a credit union too, bank or credit union, a brokerage, and a lender. See, we're going to cover all three of those to make sure we are getting the best possible deal out there. Okay, so the purpose of the previous chapter, chapter 2, where I gave you 3 pros and 2 cons with the banks and lenders and brokerages, etc., was not. I didn't give you that information so you can choose it on your own. We are still going to shop at all 3. I'm giving you a foundation of your foundation, trying to add to the foundation of your mortgage knowledge so that it'll maybe help influence you, help you make an informed decision down the road. I want you to know the full picture, but we are going to shop at all 3. Okay, so say you're looking to get a bank. You've got a brokerage picked out you're going to shop at. You've got the lender picked out you're going to shop at, and you need to find a bank or / credit union you're going to shop at. Well, if you have a great relationship and you enjoy working with your current bank or credit union, that you bank with, ask them, hey, do you guys, how are you? How's your home loans? Do you have a home loan rep in here? A lot of the banks have been cutting down on the reps, and it's a shame. But they've been cutting down on the reps that they have located in their branches. They back in the day, when I first started working for the banks, remember I've worked for all 3 banks, brokerages, lenders, and now I own my own brokerage. Worked at all 3 evenly over the 26 years I've been doing this. When I first started, they had just begun scaling down how many loan reps that they have at their branches, these various big banks. At one time, some of the branches would have 2 reps. Then they ended up scaling that down to 1 rep per branch. Now, some of these big banks have like 1 rep covering 2 branches, 3 branches. That really sucks. And it really does, in my opinion. There's several reasons why, but I won't get into that right now. But so you might not have a loan rep sitting there physically in the branch. Ask the teller, ask the banker, hey, I'm thinking about doing a home loan. I want to get in touch with somebody to talk to about that, and they'll connect you with the rep. So they might have to email or message the rep that's covering 3 branches and say, hey, I've got a customer here, and they'll reach out and contact you. But anyway, the current bank, if you have a good relationship with them, credit union, obviously call them up and talk to the rep there. Okay. The current servicer that you're working with, that is the company that's collecting your loan payments. Well, there are some of these large servicers that's all they do is servicing, but there are some of them that actually have loan divisions. If you are enjoying working with the servicer, like they're not harassing you when collecting the payments with all kinds of stupid offers, or they're not harassing you to provide insurance every 6 months. If you have a great experience with the servicer, ask them if they have a loan division. Of course, if some of the companies, larger companies that you work with, even some of the smaller ones, they will service the loans themselves. So they already have a loan division. They've probably sent you out offers in your the little statement that you get every month. They probably sent you out offers or email you offers for refinancing. So definitely you can check them out. Remember, they're just one of the places in the lineup. All because you choose to shop with them doesn't mean you're going to go with them. All right. So that's the servicer, the person collecting your current payments. Lead generators and a local web search for brokers. and small lenders and referrals from other companies. We are going to cover that in the next video in this playlist. So this chapter is going to be divided up into 2 videos. So I'll see you on the next video to talk about the lead generators, the local search for brokers and small lenders, and the referrals from other companies.